Alrighty, I've got the microphone on. I see the meter moving. The email came in saying I am live. And let's see. Yep, I must be live. Okay, so hey, welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board. And some of you nice people said, hey, we can hear you. Alrighty, that's what I need to know right off the bat. That's wonderful. Thank you, everyone. And glad to have you all on board today. And we have some new names in here as well as old names and returning names, which is really absolutely fantastic. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you on board. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. I am located here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, far, far away from the volcano that is on the screen. And what you happen to be watching is some video from earlier today at around 12:20. It was actually just after 12 p.m. In Sicily when Etna started to erupt. And you are watching some of that eruption on the screen right now. So we will do that, watch some of that on the various avenues that we have available. Also, we'll be reviewing a video, or at least a portion of a stream that was taken. And it will be a review of the video itself. It is just strictly for the purposes of reviewing, and I have to throw that in that there that way. That way we're not going to get nailed for copyright. And yes, you will be seeing me today on camera on there once we get into it. So that is what will happen. Anyway, welcome to my moderators. Arizona Snowman is in the house already. I did see C&D Boy also in the house. Not 100% sure if Piggy went to go have a nap or not. I think she said she was thinking about it, and hopefully she did get a few Z's in. And for all of you who do know, poor Piggy has been having a heck of a time in the last little while trying to sleep till she got on her new medications, and her typical sleep range was 45 minutes to 1 hour, and now she is sleeping with the new meds about 4.5 hours straight. So which to me is a lot better. So long time listener, first time caller, love your show. Echo the Bot. Hey, Echo the Bot, I seem to have remembered you. Anyway, as we carry on with stuff here, and before we get to say hi to everyone, first person in was actually Arizona Snowman, but he doesn't really count. He although I think I'm going to give him cookies anyway. But Linda, and Linda, now they got me all confused. Is it Shu for Schof or Schaff or what the heck your last name is? But it's Linda. Linda gets the cookies. DJ groans. DJ, what's the matter? You better take something for that. Anyway, well, I gotta type out Arizona Snowman. Arizona Snowman. And gotta get some cookies. There, you get some cookies too. So, cookies for all. Yes, and I did put out a big platter of cookies when I first came in there. So, ingrowns? Oh no, don't have ingrowns. DJ, that's punny. That's punny. Hey, Piggy is here. Oink oink. She isn't sleeping, and I thought maybe she fell asleep. But anyway, yeah. So let's talk about what's happening at Etna before we get into going around everywhere else. And I just want to make a comment that no, it wasn't me. And you're probably going, what do you mean? No, it wasn't you. Hang on, I'll explain. Okay, so Etna erupted, right? But give me a second here, and we'll get things lined up the right way, and then it'll be better understood by you guys. I've been previously said to have been doing things that weren't quite kosher. So like this kind of stuff. And really, I've never done that before. That's too risky. Way too risky. I use a much safer method and to get volcanoes going. So I have a better way of doing that. So we're going to show you. But honestly, it's still pretty safe for me. Okay. This is a much safer distance, and gives me a little bit of time and space to get away. So just have to throw that in there. Hey, Super Dave, I see you in there. Wonderful to see you, Super Dave. Anyway, a little bit of fun there, you guys, and thanks, Trev, for sending in the Fox Arrow thing, and we love it. Dr. Fox the Bomba. Yeah, C4. Hey, whatever works, man. Apparently it got Etna going, didn't it? I'm kidding. It wasn't me. Okay, anyway, back to leaving it on there for now, and I will say hi to all you good folks in here, and then we will get into everything else before we get into Etna, and that way we can have a little bit of a show. I knew Dr. Fox was a Sith Lord. Mars 2028, thanks. Oh, love it, you guys. Okay, so welcome, and I see some names in here I haven't seen for a while, and I'm glad that they are back. And I'm going to go through names right now. Welcome to Tara, of course. Sid for Brains is back. Welcome. Arizona Snowman, of course. I already mentioned our moderators being here. Trev T, also in the house. Piggy did make it in. Good to see you. Echo the Bot, really good to see you back. Linda, thanks for being here. All one word, good to see you. Frosty username, also in the house, as well as Mars 2028. DJ Puff the Third, back as well. Billy Bob Joe, also in the house. Kevin Haynes is here. Super Dave 44, welcome Super Dave. Glad to have you back on board. Grandma B also here. One Fish made it in. Sharon Stewart also here. William B. Matt also in the house. Going up a little bit more to see Sandra Rockland is there. Irish Monk made it in. Good to see all these wonderful names. I haven't seen some of them for a while, and glad to see that they are back. Looking Simone, welcome back, and going up some more here. Paul Williams also in the house, and going up. Sharon Stewart, I think I got you already. You use a remote control? Nope, no, I don't. That'll be the next thing. Dropping via drone. Hans Wilbury also back in the house. Going up some more. Berger made it back in. Good to see you. Henry Nelson also here, and going up some more. Perfectability 999, Brian, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. And going up some more here. Did I see Sandra Rockland? I think I did. Sue Hayes also here, if I didn't see it already. Tracy Bills made it back in. Irish Monk, hello. You oinkness. Oh, your oinkness. You must be talking to Piggy. There you go. And going up some more to see who else made it in. I know a lot of people were chatting, so a lot of repeats for me, but that is absolutely fine. PJ Steele, welcome back. Good to see you there. And going up some more, Kate made it back in, and who else? Going up a whole bunch here to see. They're all repeats, which is good. And all right, we got Burger, we got everybody else that's up here. I think most of you. Just scrolling up to see if I missed any other names. I'm sure there's some other ones down below that popped in that I haven't said hi to yet. David Kota, welcome back. And let's see, who else? Going up some more to see who else snuck in between here. And I think I got most of them now. So sliding up a little bit more here. Just looking. Frank McLeod, welcome. Paul Williams, I don't know if I mentioned your name, but good to have you on board. Okay, so that's at the top. I will go back down to the bottom and see who else I missed. Let's see. Colin is here, welcome back. And did I say Billy Bob Joe? I think I did. Okay, just double checking. Frosty we got, and I think we got most of the other ones that are in here. Okay, if I did happen to miss your name, I do apologize. I do try to get everyone's name and say hi to everyone, greet them personally. This way we have them in the chat, and we like to keep our big lovely lava family happening, and it is all good. Serotonin also back in the house. Cynthia made it back in. Welcome. You're only here for an hour? Okay, I'll try to keep the juicy stuff right up front there, Cynthia. And let's see, George made it back as well. Good to have you on board. Anyway, I think we're good for names right now. You wonderful people can hit that like button if you haven't done so already. And those ones that are new, if you feel like you want to see more of these streams, you can certainly hit that subscribe button. Robert Dowdy, that's who I was looking for. Tuna break soon. No, we don't need a tuna break. No tuna break. Rick made it back in as well, and welcome. He says, hi friends, glad to have you on board, Rick. And Tetra says hello. Oh, yeah, hello Tetra. I got you just about at the beginning there, so all good. Echo the Bot. Echo the Bot is really not a bot, I think. Maybe a blue fish, but not a bot. Or Retchy Rack, welcome back, and glad to have you on board. Also been a while. Good to see some of these names that haven't been in for a little bit, and really do like that. Anyway, as we watch the screen happening, Katrina L. Serrano, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's see who else might be sneaking in. Anyway, for those who are new, we run this stream Monday through Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time, which makes it 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time in North America, and we'll work on the conversions for the other stuff later on. Bill Kimmel also made it in. Welcome, Bill. And let's see. Okay. Anyway, big news of the day, of course, is everybody knows Etna popped its lid. So we'll go through some of the other stuff real quick, and then we will deal with Etna. And right now I have to get myself ready for that, since our, let's see, other cameras for our Ragnar are not up and running. I am going to bring up the still cam image, and we'll get you over there, and I promise we will get back over to Etna. Anyway, looking at what we see there, that is our still cam. I was just looking to see if we can see any pedestrians walking on the trail. I don't see any today. It looks like kind of a gloomy day. I'm not even sure what time it is there at that point, but they did have what they looked like or appear to be inclement weather of sorts, foggy and possibly raining there some. And as you can see, that's what it looked like. So if we go scrolling right back through the whole 24 hours of pictures they have, that's what we see, and that's about the best one. And we know the wind has been blowing. You take a look right in here, you kind of see that brownish colored snow. So we've had some wind blow over top here and blow some of that dirt down and discolor it somewhat. So we know it's windy there. Anyway, don't want to harp too much on Ragnar here. It is there. It's not doing anything super fantastic, but we do want to keep an eye on the tremor chart for this. Welcome, Pamela Moncure. Good to have you on board. And since we are over there looking at our harmonic tremor chart, I did just bring it up. I did just refresh it just before the show. I will do a refresh on it again here just to see if it has gone anywhere else. Unfortunately, it's going back down. Everything was above the line, and I was hoping, I'm going, come on, do something, let's get some lava flowing. Old Mummy of Hamsters is also in the house. Greetings, and glad to have you on board today, Old Mummy of Hamsters. And anyway, that's what you're seeing on the chart, and you'd swear that up in this area you should have seen something happening, and that's kind of what we were looking for. Didn't see anything though, unfortunately, at least not on the still cam. So we never know what is truly happening there unless you're standing there beside the darn thing. Anyhow, let's take a look at the earthquakes real quick in that area. And of course the earthquake map looks fairly interesting today. A big star right here at, oh, I'll get the name of that. We'll zoom in and get the name of that. And I keep trying that name, Bardabunga. Okay, and that's a 3 on the old scale there. So showing as magnitude 3. 3.1 kilometers down, 7:08 a.m. today, Iceland time. There was another one just off to the side here, possibly something to do with it. 7:16, 4.6 kilometers down for that 1.2. So kind of makes you wonder, going, what the heck is happening there? Anyway, thought, okay, shouldn't there be something around Grimsvötn? But there wasn't. But we did find another one down here, and this is a 2.0. As we click on that, we find that's only 2 kilometers down. Happened at 4:21 a.m. Iceland time. So 2.0, not a heck of a lot. That is interesting, though, that we're seeing a 3 there, a little bit heavier than the other stuff. Zooming back in over here at Astja, and Astja is also some interesting stuff happening here. A little bit bigger one, 1.7, 4.5 kilometers down. Actually happened, 23:57 Iceland time, so just like a little while ago. And that's all cool. We will get into a couple other ones here. 5.7 kilometers down, 17:35 Iceland time, and that of course was yesterday, 1.0 magnitude. And this 1.1 right beside it, also a little bit older, I think. Yeah, from yesterday, 1856. These weren't showing up on the map yesterday, by the way. I don't believe. 1.1, and it's 4.5 kilometers down. So that kind of gives you the idea of what was there. And if we zoom out, we do see a whole bunch of little speckles around the top here. I'm not going to worry about those so much. I'm more interested about what's happening down here on the Reykjanes Peninsula and that area. So over here where we've had our big swarm before, things have seemed to die out quite a bit, and we see this lonely 1.2 there, and that happened actually according to this yesterday's time, 23:53, 6.6 kilometers down, and it was a 1.2. So not very big, but something was moving. And as we go along here, of course, Reykjanes Peninsula, Reykjavik, the capital city, and you've got Keflavik, the airport, Keflavik and Reykjanesbær, all in this area. And down here, Grindavik, the Blue Lagoon, and we'll zoom in on that in a minute. I'm going to just go down here and take a look at, see how deep this 1.0 is. 5 kilometers down, happened today at 9:49. And it's 5 kilometers down. So pretty safe there, nothing too major to concern yourself with. We did have this little 1.2 over here as well, 5.7 kilometers down, and 8:45 a.m. Iceland time today. And if we zoom out and go back over to our valley, and when we say our valley, it's where Ragnar lives. That's why we call it our valley. Anyway, Ragnar sits right about there, and that's what we like to see. And we've seen this quake here, a 1.3 down in Merapi in the valley, 5.4 kilometers down, happened just after midnight, 15 minutes after midnight. And that is pretty awesome and cool. And 5.4 clicks down though, telling us that is in the lower areas or abyss of what's happening. Anyway, right behind, or just about right behind Storhooter, Big Ram, okay, for lack of better words. 6.9 kilometers down, 1.3, and it happened at 1:52 a.m. Iceland time, and kind of makes you go, what's going on? Anyway, this is Nathagi, the valley that's filled up with lava. The berm is down here at the end, and of course not creaky on this side. And let's see what this has here. This is a 1.4, 6.6 kilometers down, again just after midnight, 24 minutes after midnight, but did happen today. So that is interesting to see those happening there, and I'm surprised we're not seeing anything in this area, because this was very, very active the last few days. And further out we zoom, we don't see anything there. Now, I'm always suspicious when I don't see a lot of stuff on a map, or some maps are slightly different than others. So what we will do is we will go over to this guy and double check everything. And we do know that the big ones over here, we're familiar with that one and this one, but we didn't see anything down here on our other map. And this is Katla. And I'm surprised we didn't see that. 1.2 surface quake, and happened at 9:44 a.m. So that should have been on that chart, right? Or should have been on the other map. This one is also very, very close to the surface, 0.6 magnitude at 9:41 a.m. And this guy's from yesterday. And yeah, at 23:53, and again, this is a surface one at a 0.9. So always makes you wonder what's going on when you see spots on other maps that we didn't see on the original one. So if we go back into this area, we definitely know the one here in Merapi, this one and this one we definitely caught before. I see a little guy here that we didn't see, and this is 0.7, and it's 6 kilometers down. Happened at 3:31 a.m. today. That one wasn't on the other maps. I'm not sure if it wasn't worthy or what the heck is going on, And here you see the older stuff that I was talking about beside the Blue Lagoon, and of course Grindavik down here. We do see another little guy right there, 0.7, and it was 4 kilometers down. Actually happened 11:25 a.m. So should have made the maps, man. Should have made the maps. Okay, so that kind of gives you a pretty good idea of what was there. And then this one I think we looked at on the other map. Yeah, the 1.2, 7 kilometers down, 6:53 a.m. So rather than going over too many of them, that's what we've got. This actually all looks about the same, the way it should be. And we will leave it at that for right now with those. And we will go back to here. And I'm going to pop back and forth between a few screens. We are now looking at Etna, of course, in Sicily. And I should actually put it on the volcano map so you can actually see where this volcano is. Actually, first what we'll do is zoom in a bunch and show you what we were looking at. So Iceland is up here, right beside Greenland, and this is our Fregadalfjall, and that's the one that is, we name it Ragnar anyway. That's the one we were interested in, and Astja is the only other one that they're showing on that map. But what we are interested in today, of course, is what Etna is doing. And here's the boot of Italy, if you will. And there you can see Etna on Sicily, Sicilia. And there's where Stromboli is. And Volcano is right in between the two. Now, I do have to throw some stuff in here. While our wonderful volcanologist Yvonne Kunkel, while Etna was erupting, they had actually flown over, I do believe they flew over to Stromboli for the day to get some readings. They knew that Etna was going to erupt again, but they didn't think it was going to be that quick. So they were all over at Stromboli when Etna went. And in a way, I think that is probably really good, because some of the stuff that was coming out of Etna was the size of houses. The actual lava chunks, or tephra, and rocks and everything, literally the size of houses coming out of there. So that's kind of just a thing that we want to talk about once we get into that video review. And we will take a look at that. Anyway, I'm going to get you back over to that screen for right now. Actually, I want to get you onto one of the other ones. I'm just going to have to find out which one I've got here. I do believe it might be this one. And let's see if I can get it going here and get it out of the clouds. And again, we're starting back about 12 hours ago. And let's see if we can get it to a point where we can actually see it on this cam. It may not be so good on this particular one as we're cruising through here. And these, by the way, are Weather Sicily is the source for these particular cameras. And this particular one, yeah, I don't think we're that great as far as the view is concerned. Even if we jump ahead a little bit, you can see that is already 7.5 hours ago. The major portion of the eruption was already done. Then it started getting darker, and that's what we've seen. So, and of course, for alive right now, if we look at it at present time, that's how dark the screen is. So you don't see a darn thing there. Anyway, going to this one, we did have a little bit more pleasure of seeing what was going on there. And whoop, get back there. Where are we here? Oh, I lost my place. No, let's back up a little bit more. Okay, I can leave that right about there. And we can look at this for a little while. And again, this is Weather Sicily. and this is absolutely amazing to see the column of ash that was coming out of there. And I don't know if we can back up just a little bit more here, because there was actually quite a bit of, yeah, that's as far back as I can go. And that is only allowing me 11 hours and 53 minutes right now. So, but that is a fantastic plume of ash being shot up into the air. You can see that billowing action. It is doing its thing, and it is really quite ominous. And I'm actually very happy that Yvonne was over at Stromboli rather than here at Etna. They are now back down in the valley below Etna. So, but the no ash and now rain. What? Okay, well, no ash, but you're getting rain. That wouldn't surprise me, Piggy. Okay, Cheryl Wood also on the channel. Welcome, Cheryl. And let's see, who else? Kevin Haynes, I got you earlier there. Bo is also here. Welcome. And just trying to keep up to the other names that are popping in here once in a while. And looking to see if I missed anyone. Scott Hartman also here. Oz is back in the house. Welcome, Oz. Glad to have you here. And let's see. Scott Hartman we got. Okay, so yeah, old mummy of hamsters. I'm in the workers lounge. Okay. Always working, Grandma B. That's the way to do it. Okay, so Dr. Fox, when she blew, we got dark clouds. Okay, so yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. One of the things I may have mentioned to others before was when this blew, they're estimating that the plume of ash and everything made it all the way up to about the 10K mark, so 10 kilometers up. And a lot of that right away was heading southeast, and then it kind of hooked around the bottom of Greece and then started going up again due to the wind currents, started heading back north. So majority of it actually did not make it over towards where Piggy is, which is in Kos, which would have been kind of straight across from the tip of Greece, but it curled up and around and was heading more towards the northeast again into Turkey. So kind of doing a donut all the way around, or a motion all the way around Greece, which is kind of neat to see. Leo Carlson also made it in, as well as Seawolf Chris and Geoplanet Jane, Alan Coker as well. Glad to have you guys on board this evening. So really good to see everyone. And yeah, looking at this though, this is a pretty amazing how much this thing blew, and some of the stuff that we are actually seeing. And I'm gonna see if I can see my mouse. No, I don't see my mouse. Gotta set that back up here. Come on. Where'd my mouse go? Show me my mouse. There we go. Turn that back on. We can click here. All right. So what I'm watching is these plumes come up on the side here, and that is pretty neat to see. So now they were saying this is what they called the southeastern vent, is what was actually blowing out. I'm not 100% sure of which one that actually is. Still kind of studying that thing a little bit, trying to get my head around where everything is. But there is a lot of material coming out of that. So that's what we are really interested in today. Yeah, the plume is very dark. And Cynthia, yeah, twofold reason. One is we have a lot of steam coming off out in front here, steam and ash. and that is blocking off a lot of that sunlight. So this material in the back is just not being lit by the sun at all, but it is indeed very dark material. So a lot of pyroclasts and clouds in there, or like dust, ash, and everything else. So whatever is out being ejected, it's being thrown out very, very quickly. What I was looking for today was to see if we could see any of the volcanic lightning happening, but I did not spot any volcanic lightning amongst all this stuff, even though some of the eruption material was coming out at very, very high velocity. It's not Etna, it's Etna. Okay, Tetra, maybe. Anyway, I love seeing this thing, and this is pretty awesome. Let's see, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else in the chat, or did I miss anybody else sneaking in? Arizona, I didn't catch that, but alright, no worries. Nancy Buchanan also here, welcome, good to have you on board. Southeast Crater, Vorang Crater, and Boca Niova Crater are the three main craters. Okay, southeast. This okay, so the southeast one is the one that apparently is the one doing this. From what my understanding it is. I like Etna. Etna. I don't think we're going to convince the Italian community to change it to Etna. Tony Collins, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. And nice to see you again. So, yeah, this does look pretty awesome. But as far as getting a little closer, we will do a review. I do have a 10-minute video saved up to be able to do that review on. I do have a couple other videos loaded up, and I don't know where exactly they were in relationship to the other time frame here, but let's just take a quick peek and see if I can light one of those up for you and change that over. This was while it was first erupting, and yeah, this is a little bit earlier, and I did catch this. This was shortly after it started. They were having trouble focusing, and I understand why, because the automatic focus is seeing the clouds up in the front as well as all that material in the back, and it's just not able to decide, hey, where am I supposed to be looking? So the guys were resetting it quite a bit. But as you can see here, that there was some very, very light smoke out front, almost whitish, and you had the darker material out of the back vent. So that's always neat to see that. Thought pretty awesome. Wow. Good day, Clark. Clark, I didn't see Clark sneak in, but welcome. And Maria also made it in. Good to see you. And yeah, I'm liking them. We got a whole bunch of people that haven't been here for a while. That is really awesome. Thank you guys for all showing up. Autofocus, yeah. Yeah, when you have an unattended camera, they leave it on autofocus, Echo the Bot, and hope that it stays focusing. So yeah, this particular video, this was, like I say, it was caught a little bit earlier at 12:42, and it did get quite a bit of that initial eruption as it was going, but this is already buried a little bit, and I'm wondering if I have on the other video if it started out a little bit earlier than that. Let's just check the other video here. So if I, yeah, this one here, oh, this is 12:55. Oh, let me hang on, what's going on here? All right, what the heck happened? That's not what I was looking for. No. Okay. Something didn't work there. I'm gonna have to double check on that video. Anyway, we'll get into that anyway with the other video. And just to let you know, the other video that we are going to critique and review is from La Repubblica, and their version or their interpretation of the events. So we're going to do that after the break, though. So a little bit of a teaser. I will leave this on. Actually, I will see if I can leave it on one of the other live streams. That way it won't run out here, because I think this is a... well, actually, this one, we can leave this on. It's 30-some minutes, this particular... 34 minutes for this video, so I'm sure my 5-minute break is going to consume only a portion of it, and then we can get into the other stuff. And yeah, then you're going to see my smiling mug on the screen. Anyway, we will review it accordingly. Doc, what a tease. Sandra Rockland, I'm sorry. I have to do it. This way it'll give me a chance to set up properly, because I do have to get the camera going, and I have to get, you know, brush my face and what is it? No, hang on. No, I don't need to wash my face. It's all good. To all Pepsi time? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Anyway, for those good people who are here, if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, please do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. For those who are new and have... Okay, I got to take a look at an email. I don't know if I'm going to get to that one today, Trevor. I'm going to be busy here, but we will take a look. Anyway, for those who haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing if you're liking what you're seeing and you feel that we've earned that subscription. So that would be great. And again, like I say, hit the like button if you're liking it. And for those who are new to the stream and don't know, you can take a look down in the description. It will tell you when the streams are happening. Weekend times slightly different than weekday times. And we will leave it at that. Before I get snout bopped and beaten and yelled at, I'm going to go take my break. And I have to, you guys, because my throat can't do 1 hour straight or anything like that as far as talking. So that's why I do it. Anyway, I love y'all, Lava family. Don't go away. Keep smiling. And try not to have too many food fights while I'm gone. On that note, I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'll see you in about 5-6 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, can you guys hear me okay? Just wondering if you can hear me all right through this other microphone. So, somebody says, I hear you. Okay. I'm just hoping the audio is good. And thank you, Peggy. We can hear you. Sounds good. Echo chamber, echo chamber, echo chamber, echo chamber. Okay, is there actually an echo on here? There shouldn't be. I don't have any other sources on. Maybe turn this off to make sure that there is no echo. But we should be in stereo. And you will see me on screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5. I am there. And we are, hang on, over there, we are reviewing this video. And I actually got to make that video just a tad smaller. Give me a second here. We want to make it like that so I can see my labeling. And thank you, everyone. And wave to all the funny people. And we are reviewing this particular video. This video is from La Repubblica, and I am going to get the actual link on the screen and paste it. So if you guys wish to go there, this is the channel. And oh, hang on. No, that's the wrong one. Anyway, I'll get you the channel. You guys can go have a look at the video itself. And I will put that in here and pin it up. This is what we are reviewing. And it looks pretty awesome. So there we go. I have it, the link listed in the chat, and going to pin it. All right, so there it is. This is the original and start of the eruption, and it was pretty awesome. And the only thing I got to be a little bit of a critic on this because Irish Monk throws in a €25 super chat. Wow. Let me write that down. Irish Monk. Okay, and 25. Awesome. Okay. Thank you very kindly for makeup, so you look pretty when you get when you're my age. Oh, I'm working on it. I gotta work that a little bit longer. Anyway, getting to the video here. As we see, they did not a bad job at all of getting some of the action in there. But as you can see, when you're looking at it further on the left side of it, we see where the lava is actually coming out. And I can probably, I don't know, no, I can't get my mouse on there because it's a video. So that's what we're seeing, and you see a lot of that. Let's see if I can. I'm going to see if I can get my whiteboard working for that. Copy, remove, paste, and get that on the screen. So the area that I really like, of course, is over here, right? And you can see that billowing out. Now, unfortunately, the camera person wasn't over far enough. I guess the vantage point or whatever. Oh, they're trying. And they're looking at that area that we actually wanted to see. And there you can see some of those chunks flying out of there. Literally, size of buses, cars, some small houses. and you got to remember, proportionate. This is just absolutely phenomenal. This thing is huge. And that plume coming out, as I mentioned before, that went all the way up to 10 kilometers as far as the amount of ash that got shot up into the air. So, Etna. You guys, love it, love it, love it. Anyway, that is pretty awesome to see that material being ejected that far. And again, camera view review, you know, like they've got a pretty good picture. And for daytime eruption, it's actually a pretty decent shot. Except for I wish they would have been a little bit more to their left to get a little bit more of that pluming action of lava happening there. But that definitely looks really, really awesome, and it is pretty interesting to see. So, are there people living near? Yes, Sandra Rockland. If we'll go to the map after we have a look at this, and I just wanted to kind of share this and review this with you, and please let me know what you think of that video afterwards, and we will see how far what we can come up with, and what this will all do. And I keep forgetting I have a camera I can look into. So not a worry. Usually I'm not on camera. Usually I'm watching the screen and seeing what you're seeing. So put up your Pepsi so we can see it. Actually, my Pepsi is in a glass like this, okay? But I don't drink canned Pepsi. I have it in 2-liter bottles. It's a lot less expensive, and we don't waste so many cans, and plastic can be recycled. Anyway, getting back to critiquing our video here, I wish they would have zoomed in a little bit on some of those chunks flying down just for a second or two, so we could actually see what is being ejected out of there. But man, some of those chunks are absolutely the size of houses, literally small houses being thrown out. And just imagine if you were up there on the rim anywhere, and you had one of these things hit you, you'd be done. You literally would be done. So, kudos to the camera people, but wow, that is, a pretty awesome to see that they're doing their thing. Yeah, wow, rushing back to see. Yeah, Frosty username. You want to cook a barbecue? There's an instant cooker. And it definitely is pluming out of there at certain points of that eruption. So you see that material, that is pretty awesome. And Doc, you should have one of these safety helmets with 2 cans of Pepsi attached to one each. Oh yeah, sure. I get the ones, the ones with the 2 cans on the side and the straws coming down. Yeah, I'll work on that. Anyway, definitely interesting to see, and the perspective of the camera views here. They could have zoomed out a little bit once in a while just to give a little bit more perspective of the area. Although watching some of that lava, it is pretty awesome. Actually, maybe they are going to zoom out a little bit and show a little bit more of the plumage. And you notice there are various colors of smoke in there too, which is quite interesting, quite amazing when you see, especially on the forefront, down on the bottom, you see that very light colored, orangey, sandy looking kind of material, and then of course in the back you see a lot more gray with the occasional puffs of white thrown in there, which is really, really weird looking. And if you happen to notice, right down in the very front, it's also down real low. There's some really, really white stuff coming in there as well. So there they go, zooming in again on some of those chunks that are falling down there. And again, as I mentioned, a lot of them the size of cars and buses, and some as large as small houses. So yeah, it is amazing what we're seeing. So kudos to the cameraman for getting some of these great shots. I still think they should have been over a little bit more to their left, but I guess you can't have mountains everywhere or something to stand on. I know they are probably up on the side of Mount Etna while this is happening, and there you see some of those impacts, and some of those chunks falling out of there. Wow. You know, like that one that just flew up in the top background, left that really white colored area there. That would have been almost the size of a house. So, yeah, you really want to be cautious about this. And I'm very happy Yvonne Kunkel was over on Stromboli while she was doing that today. So this would have been very dangerous for anyone in the area. You know, if we would have had people working there real close, it would have just been a real detriment to what was going on. Anyway, yeah, looking at some of it, like I say, this is pretty awesome to see. You're seeing a lot more white smoke in there and stuff like that. And that is it for my video review for this. Just wanted to say that this is a pretty awesome video. And again, I do have it up there in the, hang on, get my directions right. Point that way on the camera. Yeah, up there somewhere in the chat at the top is the link. So if you guys want to go watch, do believe they have the whole 4-hour stream that they put up, that it is there. And again, I will give them a thumbs up on the video, and they've done well. So that is my review of La Repubblica's video eruption, or video of Etna's eruption today on February 20th, or 21st, I should say, of 2022. I'm going to go back to my other stuff. We will see if we can look at some of it. I just wanted to throw that in. I'm going to switch back to the other microphone and take my lovely face off of this screen. That screen, that screen, that screen. Yeah. So I scared you guys enough. Okay, I will be back in a minute here. Audio will go quiet, so don't panic, and we'll shoot you over to there, and there you can see how high that plume actually was. Okay, on that note, I'm going to unplug that one and plug the other microphone back in. Okay, I hope you guys can still hear me, and Dr. Fox, it takes 3 days to walk the length of Etna, or 9 days with me. Okay, I'll remember that. I know back in the day they didn't have helicopters, so that might be the easier way of getting up there. Geoplanet Jane, Doc is talking, I can't hear him. Uh-oh. Everybody else hearing? This mic is better? Yes, this mic is better. I do like it a lot more. And somebody want to say, hey, Geoplanet Jane, check your audio settings. Please, somebody just let her know, and we should be all right. Loud and clear. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, it's back now. All right. Yeah. Jane, I'm not sure what's going on, but I did unplug the other audio for a second, but that other audio is from the camera, and if I have both going at the same time, we end up with feedback. So, yeah, Geo has mic problems, very low, every now and again. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I have to wonder. Sounds good here is what Arizona Snowman says, so I'm happy. All right, and you know, we look at this on the screen here. What a plume of ash coming out of there, and of course this again was at 1323. This was while it was getting close to the end of the eruption, and if we look at some of the other screens. This one was a little later, I think. This one is a little further away. Still shows you that, mind you, that's also that is before the eruption. This is actually kind of neat. If we let this one go, you can actually see the start of the eruption. It was smoking quite a bit, and then all of a sudden you start to see the billowing and the actual beginning of this eruption. So I thought it was pretty neat to be able to capture that. I'm just going to push this one forward by 5 or 10 seconds here, and see if we can get it to a point where it really starts going. And I think we're just about there. Maybe another 5 or 10 seconds forward. There, and I think about there it really starts to take off. Maybe here. No, we'll move it ahead a little bit more. We don't need to see the clouds going across, we just want to see the actual eruption. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to give it 10 seconds further here. And 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And I think we're going now. Linda throws in a $20 super chat. Linda, gonna write that down. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Linda. I really do appreciate that $20 super chat. That's awesome. And Tony Collins, Collins, new member. Welcome to the Lavaliers. Glad to have you on board, Tony, and thank you very much for your support. That is awesome, you guys, and I really do appreciate that. Let's see if we can get this thing going a little bit faster. We're getting a little bit more puffs out of there. I think that's about where it really takes off and heads for the sky here. Let's go. Maybe I'm too far back. It's just going slow. There, it's getting bigger. And again, we did, this was, I think it was 1207 or something is when they officially started the eruption. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it started looking like from a distance. And it just kept on getting more intense and more intense as it carried on. And I'm just trying to expedite this a little bit to see, yeah, there we can see it's starting to get higher and higher into the air, and that is from really far back, so that gives you a pretty good idea. You know, that is a massive amount of clouds and that material being pushed up into the air like that. That is not low to the ground for sure. Estella Andre, oi. Yeah, it is, and please, if welcome, Estella, and please, if you can keep it in English, would be really nice. If you have to use Google Translate, that's okay. If your English is not that good, that's okay too. We will do our best to help you. Debbie Brandy, Dreams, what, your dream coach, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And let's see, Maui Me is here too. Welcome, Maui Me. Glad to have you on board. And this, of course, is Etna from looking from the south. Definitely a very, very large plume coming out of there. And I like what I'm seeing there. And this kept on getting higher and higher and higher. Remember, when we started, it was just a little bit of smoke coming this way. And now it's already billowing up to this point up here. So we leave it, it will continue to rise a whole bunch more. So really awesome, you guys, and I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I'm glad nobody was up there to get hurt, at least none that we had, no reports anyway. Vegas Woman 702, welcome. Oh my God, is that happening now? No, this was actually happening at Italian time of about 1207 onward this afternoon, and that is what we're looking at now. It has quietened down already. The eruption did stop a few hours later. About 2 hours later, everything was calm again, but we are still seeing activity, so it definitely hasn't died out completely. It may go again. Just a brief thing that I was working on here was somebody was saying it's just taking a little bit of a break. So, and if that is true, and if it holds true, this is a different volcanologist I was talking to, and he had told me if it keeps on going, it's going to erupt again tonight. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we're going to see some more action in a little while. Yona from Iceland. Yona, welcome. Glad to have you on board today. And that is all cool. Sniffs around. What? Hey, careful. No sniffing. Anyway, I don't know which one to leave you on here, whether we'll let you watch that one, this one, or that one. Or what's this one? This is, okay, this is actually a little bit before. This is a different view. I think I'll leave this one on here. I'm just going to check this one and see if it's worthy of watching. We'll just bear with me here before I go to a break. And yeah, they had zoomed in quite a bit. And I think this is already after the fact. Yeah, this is at 1756, and our eruption started at 12, and this is what it looked like afterwards. So definitely we do see some lava in ponds and pools up top here. There's also lava spots all over the place. If you look, you can see some of that red. But I think I'm going to leave you back here and for the break duration, and we're going to do 5 minutes of a break. And then we will come back, we will have our bacon seeds, and then we will go from there. So for right now, for all those good people who have not yet hit that like button, if you are enjoying what you're seeing today, by all means do give that like a quick shot. We really, target today is 200, okay? So that's what we're going for, 200 likes. Let's see if we can get it up to that. And for those good people who have showed up that are new, please, if you are enjoying what you're seeing, consider hitting that subscribe button if you feel that we've earned it, as well as don't forget to hit the bell notification so you get notified when our next stream is up. And if you need to know when the stream is happening, down below in the description there are the weekday and weekend times, as well as a whole bunch of other information. If you need to know a little bit more about Etna, you can type in Etna, what is it, Etna 3D and Etna 3D2. And I'm actually going to type those in, unless Paulzilla, you want to type those in real quick? Etna 3D and then Etna 3D2, if you're there, if he's there. I don't know if he's there. We'll have it come up a bunch of times. Oh, Cynthia also became a member. Welcome, Cynthia, to the Lavaliers. Glad to have you on board. Cynthia, okay, get that spell right. Okay, got it. Welcome on board, Cynthia. Glad to have you as a member as well. And nice to have that extra little bit of support. Okay, I guess Paulzilla isn't there, so I'm going to type that in. Etna 3D is the one of them, and Etna 3D2 is the other one. And that way you have a map you can take a look at and see what they are doing there as far as how that is structured. And I myself have to go back to those maps and see if we can take a look. How come my Etna 3D2 didn't show up yet? 3D2, come on, show up. Maybe. Okay, it's not showing up. We'll work on that. Anyway, there, Paulzilla put it in. Etna 3D. Okay. I don't know why it didn't come up. But anyway, I'm going to go on a break. Please, don't go away. Keep smiling. Be nice. Clean up your mess if you're having another food fight. Storm Chaser 1211, welcome. And on that note, I am going to go take that break. Be good, people. And when I get back, we will look at our bacon seeds. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'm back in 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. Sophie said, did you see the lightning? And Sophie, I was hoping to see lightning. I did not see it, but I did make a note here that it was at 12:27 on the clock when you said that. And I'm just going to have a look back to see if I can find it myself. So thank you. Sharon Stewart says, we hear you, Dr. Fox. Excellent. Oh, twice in there. Okay. And you know, that wouldn't surprise me, Sophie. This is what I mentioned earlier when we were looking at the other video, that there, with the speed of the ejecta coming out there, we could very well see basically lightning, volcanic lightning in the pyroclastic clouds coming out, because that material is moving at very high velocities. And as particles, whether it be lava, ash, water vapor, as that stuff is being ejected, it's bumping into each other, creating positive and negative charges. The charges build up in the clouds, and all of a sudden, too much charge, we get a negative and a positive cloud come together, poof, instant plasma. And that's how that happens. So that is pretty cool, pretty awesome. I am actually going to pause that one, and we are going to go over to our bacon seeds, though, because that is what I promised to do next. And I shall deliver all of a sudden. Yeah, all of a sudden we're making it happen. And here comes our first bacon seed. And hold it. What is going on here? Piggy, how come that rabbit is on the screen? I mean, that pig is on the screen wearing rabbit ears. Is there an evil plot going on here? I think Piggy has stacked the deck again. Something going on here. Why does the piggy have ears? Bunny ears. I swear there's something going on. And yeah, pretty soon my bunnies are going to be running around going oink, oink, oink. Yeah, it's a pig wabbit. All right. All right, we'll get on to the next one. I'm sure the next one will be fine. Hello. That's a pig and a bunny. What's going on here? Boy, oh boy, something's not right. Something's not right with this picture. Okay, we'll try this one. Oh, they're on vacation. I think I'm missing a picture or something. What is this one? Let's have a look here and see if I might have put the wrong ones in the wrong place or something. This is a nice looking little set of piggies. So, vacation photos. That's pretty awesome. And I like it. What about this one? These two guys are just hamming things up. How come I have another picture behind there? I got something else open here I'm not seeing. I gotta have something else open that I'm not seeing. Why? Okay, we need to hide that one. Hey, there's another piggy. Cute, but you're not what we wanted. It's a bacon seed. I think that was yesterday's leftover. Let's see what else we got. This guy. And I'm missing a pig for some reason. We get rid of that. I'm missing one. Oh my god, it's gone. It's gone. We looked at this one. Yeah, we looked at that. We looked at that. We looked at this. We didn't look at this. Hey! Another one with ears. Oh my god. I hear or smell an evil plot. I ate. It was cause it was bacon. Okay. All right. Easter pig bunnies. All right. It's got to be something going on here. Anyway, you guys, that is absolutely awesome, and we like what we're seeing. And what we will do for now, though, thank you, Piggy, very much for the awesome bacon seeds as usual. And Piggy does an excellent job supplying those. Piggy, do you hear bacon? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I say, when my rabbits start going oink, I'm calling Piggy. For translations. Fuego. You let go, my Fuego. And let's go and look at some of the other volcanoes and see what we can find. And somebody mentioned Fuego, and we will do that. Let's go to Fuego. And beautiful site at Fuego. A little bit of shaking in the camera today, but not doing too bad. And we do see highways of glitter coming down the hill, and they seem to be on all sides today, so that is pretty awesome. I love looking at that, and very nice. Cananescus country. Dr. Fox equals consult a doctor. What if you hear a rabbit's going oink oink? Okay. I'll consult Dr. Fox. How about that? Oh, that's too much. Okay, love it, you guys. And it's always that way. If we don't have anything, we don't have anything anywhere, and then if we have good stuff, all of a sudden everything is erupting. So love seeing Fuego doing its thing as well. Let's pop over to Popocatépetl for a minute, and we do see the stars starting to come out already. It is still in color mode, which is kind of neat, which really gives us a little bit of a different perspective. And you do see that very white smoke, and you know darn well that there's lava down there in that caldera. So up top, real high in the sky, and we will have more peeking at that in a little while. And let's see if we can get to our next screen. And I see I've got some of them are not working properly here, and I have to refresh one for a second. Why did that one quit? They have them go down all the time, so it doesn't surprise me. We'll get things going here, though. Give me a second or two, and that may be good. All right, let's have a look at our next set. And this is Merapi in Indonesia. And wow, look at the clouds around Merapi. And Merapi really has a Rapi. Definitely looks like it is trying to create lenticular clouds, yet the clouds up top are pushing that other layer back down a little bit, which is kind of weird. I like it. It's weird, but I like it. And yeah, it's kind of neat, you guys. Don't know how else to describe it, but I like it. All right, so that is pretty awesome. And we want to go to our next screen, and of course top left is Simaru. It is also blowing off smoke and steam and stuff. Top right, Krakatoa, and Krakatoa is kind of quiet right now. We do see some steam up there, but not a heck of a lot. I'm just trying to get on the right page here so I can point with my mouse. And up in here is where you can see the eruption. And of course down here again they've got a different this Babayakan. Never heard of that one, but we will go have I'll look and see if we can find that. Again, these are all in Indonesia, and they have lots of volcanoes for us there, so pretty awesome. And our Luotolak is in the clouds, so we don't get to see too much of that one today, unfortunately. We'll have a quick look. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to here. My bad. And of course, Sakurajima, and that is in Japan. And if we go to our flip side there, that one's not seeing too much. We do see cloud in the way, and a little bit of smoke, it looks like, up at the top of the mountain, but I don't believe it is doing any erupting right now. We go over to this other one, and yeah, you all know who that is, Mount Fuji. And of course the clouds that you see here are created because this thing is such a tall mountain, and it is not smoke coming off of the top of the volcano. It is actual cloud as the wind goes over and turbulates and creates a cloud. So that's what's happening there. We see the snow is melting out in the foreground here a little bit, and I'm not sure if we really want to measure and see how far things are melting up on the mountain, but I'm sure it's going to melt a whole bunch. I need to get to my next picture here and see if we have yeah, let's go over here. And unfortunately Ta'al is not tall enough to be poking through all that cloud, and you can literally see that rain coming down. That is actually pretty weird. Look at this rain as it's hitting the water surface, and that is raining like mad right there. And wow, I've never seen that before. I'm waiting for a twister, a water spout. A water spout on Lake Ta'al. I wonder if it's going to be a Ta'al water spout if it happens. Okay, I know, pancakes. I like pancakes. Anyway, let's go take a look at the other side. So, of course, this is courtesy of Ta'al Meditation, and the other side is, of course, Madam Rutsa. Rutsa, Madam Rutsa, and they also have a lovely channel looking at it from the other side. So again, not seeing too much off-gassing here anyway. We do see this cloud above, but it's hard to tell with all this haze in the way if there's something else going on there, right? So let's have our next peek, and this of course is Yellowstone. And you know, darn it, I closed that other window. I had another nice, really good window or a good video I watched on Yellowstone today on Old Faithful, and it told you about everything that's been happening there, and that we've had about since about 2000, they said it's a 25 centimeter lift of the main caldera area. So a lot of that area lifted up, and that there's a slight tilt. And I'm going to see if I can find that in my history, because I did like it. And we will see if we can post that. If not in tonight's stream, I'll try to get it on tomorrow again, and we'll see what happens. But I thought it was a really neat little event, and that looked pretty awesome. Let's get over to Hawaii now. And Hawaii, of course, is okay. That image, I was trying to refresh that. I didn't see things refreshing. Let's see. Oh, that might be worthwhile. Oh, oh no, 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 Trevor. That's not gonna cut it, man. uh, okay, uh, we will work on something else. Anyway, um, when I do go on my break, I'm gonna load those. Big Dog throwing in a $5 super chat. Wow, thank you kindly. From Big Fox, from Big Dog to a Fox. Thanks, Big Dog. Appreciate that support. Big Dog and $5 super chat. Thank you very kindly. I do appreciate the support, Big Dog. That's awesome. Anyway, I got to get myself on that screen real quick. And good thing it's a unique one. That way I can tell what it's doing. I'm trying to reload and see, and it still won't reload this camera. So there's something wrong with the feed on that side. This, of course, is our thermal camera. And that was from 2:18 this morning, Hawaii time. Okay, don't try to convert that. And this is from right now, Hawaii time. So we do have a lot more lava, and we have these wonderful lava snakes with the 3 heads up front here. And I have to wonder, it almost looks like a serpent. You can see some legs out the sides, and it's I don't know if it's after some 2 pineapples or something. I have no idea, but that does look pretty awesome, you guys. And looks more like a chicken or something now. Tail, head, I don't know. Funky looking bird, or maybe a dinosaur. I don't know. Oh, here's an alligator in here. We see an alligator. I don't know if you guys see that in the front here. It's its mouth and the teeth and stuff. So yeah, that's a cool shot. I'm just gonna have to snap a shot here real quick. I didn't even realize that was in there. So yeah, that's pretty neat. What's that funny smell? Oh no, that's what's that funny smell is here. Welcome. Let's see. Why does the lava make me hungry? I have no idea, Paulzilla. Is there some kind of special craving that you have? You know, that stuff's pretty fiery. I don't know. Yeah, if you look at it from the other side, that does kind of look like a dog in here. I do agree, Trev T. When you're looking at this here, it looks like a dog snout bumping the chicken. And this is the alligator, and this is the lizard or snake or something. I don't know. Some good animals in there. Anyway, that is the current picture there. Again, this was from 2:55 a.m. Hawaii time on the next one here. And that looked pretty awesome. But we will refresh that to get a current picture. And there it is. And you can see that lava in there flowing through. We can see that our bowl here, or lava pond, or whatever you want to call it, is completely full. And you can see that the lava has poured into the lower areas back here. And there you can see that snake. Unfortunately, we can't see that other area behind there due to the smoke, but we're not worried about that. And we will get our close-up. This again at 2:46 a.m. Hawaii time this morning, and this is current time at 3:16 in the afternoon Hawaii time. And that is pretty awesome looking, you guys. Let's have a quick look at what we have as far as the earthquakes and so on right in the area. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit here. And actually, I find if I refresh these, then we always have the latest and greatest of data. And I don't need to try to guesstimate if it was the right stuff. Anyway, zooming out just to show you, there we go, Hawaiian Islands in general. And right away I draw myself to, I see Luihi Seamound and a 3.2, 1.5 miles down. Happened at 33 minutes after midnight yesterday. So we missed that one somehow. I'm not sure why we didn't see that, but that's awesome to see. And let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, I didn't want to click on you. I just wanted to click on there to zoom in. And there we are, zoomed in a little bit. And actually there is, oh, there's another one behind it, 2.3. Yeah, we did see those yesterday. That's my bad. And we don't see too much new stuff here other than the little one. There, got that fixed up. Okay, had to get something froggish out of my throat. Anyway, we do see the swarm here. It's continuing to pop off new earthquakes daily. Looking over at Mauna Loa, we don't see too many new ones here. We do see a 1.8 half a mile down, it says. So that's kind of interesting. We do still see this guy out here from yesterday, late at, it was a 2.1 depth, 9 miles, so about 13-14 kilometers. And let's zoom in on Kilauea, of course, and let's see if I can double click here to zoom her in right into the caldera. There we go. And one more time so we get nice and close. So that's basically the actual caldera. That's what we were looking at, and the lava is within there. Up here is where they have their observatory. They also have 4 cameras mounted, as well as the gas meter, GPS, tilt meters, and a lot of the seismographs you guys can look at and see if you want to check out that information. All available for you. And again, you can just punch in Hawaii map and it will give you the link to that. Lohihi, Paulzilla, pronounced Lohihi, Lohihi, not Loihi, Loihi, Lohihi. Oh, okay. Low-ee-hee-hee. Anyway, a little bit of fun there. You guys can always jump into this. So again, like I say, Hawaii map is the shortcut for that, and that'll take you to this USGS page, and you can get all the lovely photos and everything that you're looking for to get them out of there. And they're all there, so pretty awesome and easy to do. Anyway, I am looking at the time here, and I just want to see what I can give you right now for continuation of seeing what's happening out at Etna yet. And see, I don't think we're going to be able to see if there's too much new stuff there, but yeah, I don't know if we can continue on with this one. I did stop it earlier, unless we want to see if we can find one that's a little bit closer up. This guy here, let's see where he was erupting. I don't know if we could see it as well on that one. No, might have to use some of the other ones. This is kind of neat, looking at the south view. This is where you can see that lava still sticking out, and that was at 1829, and that I have running, and that's not live though. If we put it back to live, let's see what it looks like during a live shot from these guys, and that unfortunately at 2:32 in the morning, no visibility. So if we put it back a bunch, and there we go, that's at 1953, and I think I said 18 something before on the other one. It looks kind of neat, but I don't want this to disappear while I'm on break, so I'm going to set you on this guy and let you watch that eruption. So please have a look at it, and I'm going to go take that break. I will be back in 5 minutes. For those people who are new, if you have not yet hit that like button and you are enjoying what you're seeing, please, our goal today is to try to get up to 200 likes. Give it a shot if you haven't done so already. Those that are new to the channel, if you have not yet hit that subscribe button but you are enjoying what you're seeing, please do hit that subscribe and the bell notification as well. If you do want to help out and become a member of the Lava family or Lavaliers, it's $2.99 a month is what gets you in there, and you become a member. You'll be one of those green people in there, and you have access to other emojis and stuff like that. And what I do is typically do shout outs and have you guys, a list of you guys go through that type of thing at the end of the stream, so we show who the supporters are, and thank you kindly to each and every one of you. And okay, on that note though, I am going to go take that quick break. Please don't go away, and then we will go around the world once more and take a look at the weather and earthquakes and volcano maps, and hopefully we can do that all within whatever time we got left. So anyway, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I will be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. Night night if watching, Piggy. Get sleep. Good night, Piggy. You take care and sleep really well, okay? And let's see if you can get 5 hours of sleep this time. It would be really, really awesome. Anyhow, as Piggy is going to sleep, we still have 3 good moderators doing our thing here that are visible and possibly more hiding in the woodwork. But we won't talk about those guys. And anyway, as you watch the progression of that eruption on the screen, and of course this is that longer range shot so we can actually see how high that is pluming up and so on. It is really starting to push right at that point in time. And yes, the time on the screen is correct. This was happening at 12:38 p.m. Italy time, or Sicily time if you want. I think they're in the same time zone. And anyway, that's what was going on there, and that looked pretty awesome, and some really huge things coming out of there as far as that eruption is concerned. Anyway, we did want to pop over to the volcano map and then take a look at the earthquake map and SO2 and weather. So let us get to that before we get out of time here. So Volcano World is what Paul Zilla just put the link in for. And that is this page, and right now, of course, I am zoomed in to where Etna is, and of course you see the boot of Italy, and there's Sicily, and this is Etna right here, and this is Stromboli right over there. By the way, Stromboli is in clouds, and I tried to see if we could see anything, and just nothing happening there. So. And Volcano, of course, is in between them. Campi is up here. Campi is quiet. We're not going to worry about him. I don't want to ever see that one go because we got Naples right beside it, and that would be devastating if it did erupt. Anyway, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can take a look at the rest of the world. I did do a refresh just before I started here, but I'm going to refresh it again, just so we have our latest and greatest data, and nothing is being missed. So again, Italy there. La Palma, Cumbre Vieja is being quiet, nothing happening there. I keep seeing videos come up though on YouTube, and I just have to mention this. It's just absolutely crazy that people are putting up videos saying it's erupting again. You know, like it's just fear-mongering or trying to get people crazy or something. I have no idea why they are doing it. Anyway, something we do see on here, 6.3 that happened as far as South Pacific Ocean, Antarctica, and we're going to go look at that earthquake there shortly. Anyway, Iceland, Astja, and Ragnar, of course, and doing their thing. Our big ring of fire, we're looking up here, we see a bunch of them that are still active. Nevado del Ruz is still off-gassing. Wolf Volcano, it says it's in an active state, but we haven't seen too much happening there. When we go here, that's Popocatépetl, just south of Mexico City by about 70 kilometers. It's doing what we looked at before, just a little bit of cloud coming out of there. Nothing too major, but it is active, right? We do see the light. And there is Fuego, what we had taken a look at earlier in the stream as well. And Fuego doing its thing. And as we go through, I'm not going to name all the volcanoes in here. It's just they are there, and it's interesting. Hour and 5 minutes ago, we had that one up in Alaska. That's a 4.0. This is the 4.2, 55 minutes ago, a 5.1, and that happened at 02:33. And that is Pavlov, and that's the Great Sitkins, and I guess they took our other one off of here. Which one was it? Yeah, the one that I can't pronounce, semi-sopo, whatever it is. Maybe it's on the other side. They do that sometimes. Yeah, they left it on the other side. They shortened our map. Zoomed in. It wasn't supposed to. Mind you, Kilauea is down there, so it could have zoomed in. That's all right. Anyway, Kamchatka Peninsula doing its thing. We still have our active volcanoes there. As we slide down, we see a bunch of little earthquakes. And here again, a 5. This 1 hour and... what is it, 1 hour 21 minutes ago, and it was a 5.5 there, and it doesn't show the other one. So 2 hours and 5 minutes ago, 4.5 here in Japan. This also 4.5, doesn't give a time, so that's all right. And we take a look in here, New Zealand, 22 hours ago, a 5.2. Anyone in New Zealand here tonight? Did you feel it if you're there? Spooky Avocado is here. Welcome. Glad to be... what? They are clearly labeled as achieved. Okay, or archived. Anyway, Hunga Tonga and Tofua. You can have a look there. We had 22 minutes ago a 4.9 quake, and then a 4.4 a while ago, and another 4.3 38 minutes ago. So that's all in that Hunga Tonga area. It kind of makes you wonder what the heck is going on. And anyway, looking at all of these, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here because these are getting a little bit closer. And right underneath, that should be Ta'al, and 17 hours ago, a 5.3. So that is pretty much right underneath Ta'al, and neat to see. How deep was that one? 138 kilometers down, or 86 miles. That's a long ways down, so not sure if that really is going to shake it up, but you never know. I don't know what's laying underneath there. So, and we got a whole stack here, and I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit and see if we can separate those a bit. And we've got a swarm of earthquakes right there. 5.5 on that one. 9 hours ago, 5.8, a 5.3. That happened at 1 p.m. their time. 5.0, 4.9. Okay, so I mean, I don't need to go over all of them, but they are there. We do have a swarm, and it's fresh and active, and makes you wonder what the heck is going on over there. As we move along here, Semeru right there, Merapi, of course, in the middle here, Krakatoa over on the end. So it gives you a pretty good idea of where those guys are, and that is the island of Java. So East Java, West Java, Central Java, kind of thing. And that is what we're doing there. And just checking my time here. If we slide over a little bit more, we do see these other ones. And they now put this one back on here. It was gone for a while, so it is, I'm not sure if it's oil or oil. Doinyo, I don't know. Anybody know how to pronounce that? Anyway, doing its thing. And of course, our wonderful one in the DR Congo still considered active. Erta Ale is also active. That's our gas pit, and that brings us back to Italy doing its thing. We did want to go take a look at that earthquake. If I click on here, does it take me there? No, it doesn't. But they say it's in the South Pacific Arctic region. Oh, right down there. 6.3. Hey, they're going to wake this guy. Erebus is going to wake up if that keeps shaking. Holy Batman. And I didn't even know this guy was down there. Actually, I did. But we never check him because he's so lonely. But anyway, earthquake out there. I don't know what that is all about, but you never know. Maybe a big chunk of ice broke off somewhere and created a shake. All right, that's that. If we look here, yeah, it does show it on this map as well. And they're both giving it a depth of 10 kilometers. So pretty cool, but no tsunami warning, which is nice. And of course, this is the USGS World Earthquake Map. A little easier to comprehend. I have it set for 7 days, and we have it set so you can see the contour of the land and the oceans as well. So if we zoom in a place like the Ketama Ridge here, if I said that right, yeah, Chromatic Ridge, my bad, then you can actually see this is the ridge, and this is the subducting Pacific plate under the Australian plate, so or Indonesian plate, whatever they want to call it there at that point. But that is subducting underneath there, lifting this whole piece up, and that's what's causing the earthquakes and so on. And of course, we do notice off-gassing in there from that area, so pretty neat. Let's see if we got anything major in Europe. Did anyone in England feel this 3.2? And that was 5 kilometers north of Hockley, United Kingdom. Anybody feel that one? Or anybody close to that? What? Don't jump off the high diving board. What? No, Paulzilla, don't jump. Don't jump, Paulzilla. It's not worth it. Pavel P is in the house. Welcome. Ice doesn't break at 10 kilometers. I don't know, Pavel. It can. I don't think it's that thick though in those spots. It's thick, but I don't think we got 10 kilometers there. Not quite that deep. I think maybe about 3 or 4, maybe a little more, but not 10. Okay, zoom back out. We do see the older ones up there, and pretty neat. Okay, I don't think there's too much else on the earthquake map we need to worry about. I'll close that up. We will pop over to our weather map. Actually, I think instead of doing weather first, we will do the SO2 first and get on to windy.com, and that's what we're using here. And I have it set. What I went into was more layers and turned on the SO2 feature. So if you go under air quality, you look in there, you can find the SO2 under more layers, and turn that on, and that's the page you get. So first place, of course, that we see all that stuff coming off today was Etna, and that was coming out of here. And when we watched this plume, sorry, I had to cough there. When we watched that plume, it changed directions a little bit. Before it was heading straight over and curving around here. It now looks like it's heading over, going down and up, and then bouncing back in. So the people over on the other side are going to get a little bit more of it, but you can definitely see that we have a higher level of SO2 gas in the area, although it doesn't look overly dangerous. It's, like if we check the levels, 25 grams per cubic meter or square meter, it's not that much. Get over on the other sides here, 17, and starts to diminish very quickly to 5. It's not like being in the middle of one of these spots here where you got 80 or 90, a little bit higher. Anyway, it is off-gassing, doing its thing, and keeps on going. So if we zoom back out just a little bit, we do see a little bit of that gas also coming out here from in this area, and it's kind of getting drawn off the land out into the ocean. So that is not coming from the Canary Islands, that's coming from the mainland, which is kind of neat. And then Azores up here, of course, doing their thing in a little bit of a SO2 cloud as well. Not sure where all of that is coming from. Zooming into North America, the hot spots here, of course, is Mexico City. And I did not want to bring up the weather for Mexico City, thank you. I wanted to have SO2 reading. There we go, 133 grams per meter, so cubic meter, and not anything bad. I mean, it is a populated city, so 20 million plus living there, 21 million now, I think. Anyway, plus you got the Popocatépetl adding to it. Get down to Guatemala, we see a little bit there. That is mostly caused by Fuego and its friends. Nicaragua has got some industrial stuff, as well as a volcano there as well. Same thing with Costa Rica here. So that's kind of what's happening there. Our friend over here in Colombia is still off-gassing. I think he found himself a buddy here, maybe. I can't remember the name here. We'll figure it out next time. But that's the location of that volcano there. Not so much in Ecuador anymore. Sengay, which was over here, is dropped off quite a bit as far as activity. We're not seeing anything come off of Wolf volcano here in the Galapagos Islands. And going down, Peru has got some dirties, and not sure if that's volcanic related. I'm sure it is though. So we're still working on trying to get coverage on these guys down in South America. It's always fascinating to get more of them in. Anyway, zooming in, going across the Pacific a little bit, zooming into Hawaii first, you see very, very little of the SO2 coming off of the big island, and that most of that is coming across the waters. And if we zoom back into New Zealand and that area, of course, a white volcano down here doing its thing, and Hunga Tonga, and that's where that is off-gassing somewhat. Nothing too bad though. We get over Vanuatu, and they are still having gas problems. If you got a volcano, you're always going to have that gas problem, right? And of course, we get into Indonesia, and looking at Java, and over here is where Krakatoa is, Merapi somewhere in the middle here, and this end we're going to have our Semeru. So between all of them and the very high populace in that area, that's what's causing all that. And we zoom in here, and we can actually zoom in quite a ways. And this is Taal Lake, and there's the Taal crater, and there's the caldera, which is also a lake. Yeah, a lake within a lake. Okay, a lake in a volcano in a lake with a lake in it. something like that. Anyway, it is pretty awesome to see, and we'll zoom back out of that, and we will pop over to our weather map real quick, and just have a quick peruse and see. Now, I did watch some videos today, and Nina and her wonderful hubby, Guten Tag, they were out stuck in a snowstorm, and I'm not sure where the heck they were. I don't know if they were in Iceland or if they were in the Ukraine, but they were stuck in a snowstorm. But I'm looking at this here. That looks horrible as far as, never mind the temperatures, they're not that bad, but wind speeds. Look at this, 90, 100 kilometers an hour. Holy Batman. This is absolutely incredible. 102. Yeah, wow. So, you know, and inland, you know, when you see 105 kilometers an hour, 108 kilometers an hour. Wow. That is incredible. And I really don't think anybody would want to be out in that. That is just incredible there. And some of these wind speeds are absolutely nuts. 102, 104, yeah. Wow. Even along the coast of Greenland, that's just going to rip those icebergs right off of there. 107 right there, 108. Wow. Okay, and let's check what Europe is doing. And that's slowed down a little bit, but we're still pretty windy. Denmark is still getting hit, and northern Germany with a lot of wind as this circulation continues here, drawing in more air, right? When we go down here, we can kind of see we got a circulation right over Barcelona, and not sure what that's driving, but it also seems to have another one just on this side of Italy, and we may see some more storms developing there. Looking at this, looks like it's kind of done a loop-de-loop here. I don't know why there's a dead spot behind the Canary Islands, but there certainly is. We will back out and just have a look elsewhere and see what's happening. Real quick on the North American side, we do have a lot of wind, so eastern Canada having problems with lots of wind there. Western side moving down south and then cutting in and bringing some more air in this way. I know that cold is dropping quite a ways here, and we will look at that just for a second, see how that cold is dropping all the way down and pushing. You can kind of see where that ridge line is. Houston and Texas is still quite warm, but when you get down into the prairies of Canada, as well as down into Montana and North and South Dakota, going to get really chilly, and even into I believe that's is that Utah? Maybe no, Utah's down one more somewhere. This is Idaho, right? Wyoming. So something like that. Yeah, and I think this is cold. It's cold. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to go there. And again, our central region, of course, equatorial stuff, really quite warm in that sense. Wind speeds, of course, we do see here, as I keep saying, Madagascar, those poor people getting hammered again. Dave Ross, doing well, thank you. Doing well, Dave. Thanks for being in here. Tom Caruso, too. Cape Cod had 100-mile-an-hour wind. Okay, well, winds 100 kilometers per hour wind a couple of days ago. Okay, Tom, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, if we zoom in here, easily, what was it, 116, 117? Some of that is moving, yeah. I don't want to be there. Not in that mess. That's moving quite a bit. Hang on. Okay, yeah, so Madagascar not faring well. Anyway, we'll zoom out a little bit more. And I don't know where... I think we're just about good with the weather. Europe is looking a little bit better, but I hope this doesn't decide to go this way and cause more problems. I hope they get more uplift the other way. Usually we see more warm air popping in from the south, but we're not seeing that. Anyway, put it back on temperatures, and we'll keep it there. I'm always here, just not visible in chat. No worries, Dave, and that's all cool. We don't mind that. Glad to have you on board, even if you're lurking. LR is also here, coming in at the end of the stream, just as we're getting ready to shut her down, which is also good. Sophie says lurking too, and you know, we don't mind. Really don't mind if people are lurking. That is always good. Lloyd, welcome. I hope everyone is doing great. Missed y'all. Lloyd, well, you can come more often, you know. And always love to have you on board. My LG80 doesn't let dock. Okay, doesn't tell dock. Okay. Oh, okay. Why? Why? Something with the notifications. Okay, anyway, we are good for now, and let me see if I can pop you back onto... yeah, that was later on in the day. That's what it was looking like. This was at 13:04 as that eruption continued at Etna. This was from earlier today, you guys. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it for tonight. We'll finish off with this. So thank you kindly, everyone, for having been here and enjoyed the show. And really do appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you for watching. I'm going to put that down on the bottom here. That's good. If it's centered. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Perfect center. Okay. And I will leave the stream here. First off, thank you very much to the wonderful super chatters, Irish Monk, Linda, Shoof, Linda. You know who you are, Linda. Thank you. Also, a Big Dog. Thank you. I really do appreciate you guys helping out with that support. And Tony Collins and Cynthia both became new members today. And while that is on the screen here, I'm going to just update that list really quickly. And that way I can get that in there. And just have to find the list in the right spot, update it, and then play it on the screen. So let's see what we can do here. All right. Just scroll down and add the wonderful new names. And let's... Oh, already boo-boo. Typo. Okay. I think I did it right. Okay, got that in there, and then I want the other one in there, and that is Tony Collins. Okay, so I've got my good names all listed there, and I am going to copy that over, and we will set that onto this particular screen, and that is scene 1. We'll get it happening. And whoop, I wanted to paste it. There we go. And I think we got it. Okay, so we've got that happening, and as that is going by, I will say special thank you again to all of you who come and help and support and Appreciate your wonderful support and comments and things. Really do enjoy having you all here. Brown Wire just popped in again. Welcome back, Brown Wire. I've been bobbing in again for sure, guys. Excellent. And thanks, Brown Wire. Glad to have you back on board. Nice to see you. And really good, guys. So all of you, really do appreciate having you here. Special thank you to my moderators, and glad you guys are on board and helping out. Thank you, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, who is sleeping, I hope, Paulzilla, and C&D Boy. Thank you, guys. Really good of you. And thank you to each and every one of you that has come in and punched that thumbs up today. For those who haven't done that yet, please, let's see if we can get it up just a little bit higher there as far as that 174. Need to see a few more. Let's see if we can at least get it to 180, you guys. That would really make me happy if we can get 180 thumbs up for today. So Brown Wire says he was 172. That's excellent. Thank you kindly, and really do appreciate it. So on that very friendly and good note, guys and gals, please take care of yourselves. We're going to keep an eye on what's happening at Etna tonight. If we do get some interesting eruptions happening, of course, we will record it and see what we can do. And if something really major happens, we will do our thing as far as go live if it's worthy. Okay, really would like to go live. So if you do get notified, that's why having a notification turned on really helps. So hey, we need one more like to get it up to 180. That will really be happy. So anyone that hasn't hit that like button yet, please don't forget to do it on the way out the door. I would really enjoy that and like to see it. Oh, there we go, right over it. And that's excellent. Thank you, guys. On that note, take care, everyone, and please tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and take care. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Oink, oink.